Today, Spain played Saudi Arabia at the World Cup. One of these countries spent around $15 billion buying sport. The other built a better team almost entirely for free. Saudi Arabia went on the most expensive shopping spree in the history of sport. Footballers, a golf tour, clubs, even a future World Cup. If it was famous, they tried to buy it. And yet, when they lined up against Spain, the money had bought them almost nothing on that pitch. To understand why, you have to follow the cash. It starts with the PIF, Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, basically a giant national piggy bank stuffed with oil money worth somewhere around $900 billion. Since 2018, they've poured an estimated $10 to $15 billion of it into sport, not mainly stadiums, players, leagues, tournaments, and above all, attention. They paid Cristiano Ronaldo a reported $200 million a year to play in their league. Then they added Neymar, Benzema, Mane, Kanté, a galaxy of aging superstars. They bankrolled LIV Golf, over $5 billion to blow up professional golf. They bought Newcastle, a Premier League club, outright. The wallet never closed. And they won the right to host the entire 2034 World Cup, a build estimated at $200 to $300 billion. Numbers that stop sounding real. By any measure, Saudi Arabia is now one of the biggest spenders the sports world has ever seen. So surely their own national team is stacked. Here is the Transfermarkt value of Saudi Arabia's entire World Cup squad, all 26 players added together, $40 million. That ranks them 41st out of the 48 teams at the tournament, near the very bottom, after $15 billion of spending. Now here's Spain. Their squad is worth $1.2 billion, the third most valuable team at the entire World Cup. Put them on a scale. Spain's team is worth about 30 times Saudi Arabia's entire roster, 30 times, and Spain barely bought any of it. So how on earth does the country that spent almost nothing crush the country that spent billions? Here's the trick that almost everyone misses. All that Saudi money bought foreign stars for the Saudi League. Ronaldo is Portuguese. Neymar is Brazilian. Benzema is French. And not one of them is allowed to play for Saudi Arabia's national team. The billions bought entertainment and attention. They did not buy a single homegrown player. That is the whole lesson in one line. Money can rent the best players on earth. It cannot grow your own. Now look at how Spain does it. They barely buy anyone. Their single biggest star costs them essentially nothing at all. Meet Lamine Yamal, 18 years old, already one of the best players alive, and Spain didn't buy him. Barcelona spotted him at age 6 and raised him in their academy for free. Today, that one academy kid is worth around $200 million all by himself, about 5 times the value of Saudi Arabia's entire national squad. Read that again. One free kid from a youth academy is worth 5 times what $15 billion never managed to build. That's the secret. Spain didn't spend big. They built a system. Academies that quietly produce world-class players year after year for almost nothing. Pedri, Gavi, Yamal. A conveyor belt of talent grown patiently over decades. It is slow, boring, and almost impossible to buy with a checkbook. Saudi Arabia tried to skip all of that with money. And to be fair, cash can buy a moment. They famously shocked Argentina at the last World Cup. But a moment is not a system. You can buy fireworks. You simply cannot buy a sunrise that shows up on its own every single morning. And tellingly, Saudi Arabia is now quietly pulling back, dropping clubs, winding down the golf money. Even the deepest wallet eventually notices what it didn't buy. Here's why this is about your money, not just theirs. Saudi Arabia did the thing humans love most. It tried to buy a shortcut. Buying status is fast and feels powerful. Building a skill or an asset that compounds is slow and feels like nothing for a very long time. But the slow thing is the only one that actually grows. A bought star ages and leaves. A system you build keeps quietly paying you for years. So when you see someone spending big just to look like they've made it, ask the Spain question. Did they buy the fireworks or did they build the sunrise? Go build your sunrise. Before you go, one quick thing. If this finally made the money stuff make sense, hit that like button and subscribe to Car Money Tips. It is completely free, it helps the channel way more than you would think, and it means more videos exactly like this one. See you in the next one.